We do, yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, okay.
Stop with the laugh.
All right.
How many is that?
More?
Well, you're right over here. What's your problem? Yeah, you
Fine, you loud bastard.
You just want to be overpowered.
Just want to have fun.
Yeah. Well, he's not a girl.
Better? All right, let's bellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Hey,
What
let
are
them do
you
what they
doing?
want.
Why are you screaming at me? She's excited. This is like being at the Neverly in the Catskills. This is just...
Are you the warm-up comic? She looks a bit like the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, don't she?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Here in Los Angeles and around the country who are watching here in your IMAX theaters, I want to welcome everybody. I'm Marty DeBerge. Thank you very much. And I made the film that you just saw. And with me tonight are the three principal members of Spinal Tap. To my left, Hubbins, Nigel Thompson, and Derek Small. Now, I should let everyone in on the fact that tonight was the first time that the band members have seen the film. Now, I know initially when they saw the first film, they weren't all that thrilled, so I'm a little bit nervous right now because I'm going to get for the first time their reaction to the film they just saw. So, David, you want to go first?
You should be ashamed of yourself. Whenever they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you again. Because you did the same thing you did before.
Really? Oh, now I feel really bad.
No, listen, I thought we were just living our lives and playing our gig, but you got all personal, and you start showing us, we don't want to be seen like that, we're vulnerable. We don't want to be vulnerable.
Listen, I'm just a documentary filmmaker. I'm a fly on the wall. I mean, I just put the camera where you guys are, and
the sun
this is what happened. I don't control what happens. You guys do.
More fly on the floor.
Fly on the floor, yeah.
But I will say this, Marty, in your defense. You did show us getting to the stage this time.
In your defense, I would say nothing. No, look, you're supposed to be a professional.
Yeah.
But he was always so confused. He was looking about when we were making the film as if he didn't know where to go. Yeah. And
Well, I just point the camera at you guys.
Good, that's good thought, yeah.
Blame us.
Yeah.
Blame us.
Yeah. That's what Hitchcock, all of them did. Yeah, they just pointed the camera at me.
Well, so I'm getting the general consensus here that you weren't particularly pleased.
But it was a bit familiar. I mean, there we were doing our best, and you're turning our lives inside out, and we're not all that pretty on the inside.
All the outside.
I got news for you.
Oh, you said it.
I'm not going to finish that sentence. Okay, so we have the first reviews from the people in the back. I'm going to ask the people in the audience, how did you feel about the film?
You weren't making a film about them.
That's true, but they can be objective because they watch the film.
Yeah.
They can be objective, and I think, you know, if we were all Rotten Tomatoes, you know, we only have 3 that put it, you know, that said no. So I think we're in the 90s here with the Rotten Tomatoes.
These people are in their 90s.
That's our target market.
But is there not anything you liked about the film?
Oh yeah, no, I liked a lot about the film. I really did.
Yeah, we're joking.
Really?
No. No, I like the costumes.
Yeah.
Those were lovely. Yeah, I mean they're actually my clothes, so that you know. That's,
Yeah, because if you didn't like them, you wouldn't like how you dress yourself.
Yeah, that's a good point. I will say that I like the music very much.
We wrote the music, so
I thought you really did stuff. It was beautifully lit. It was wonderfully edited, and then it ended rather badly. Actually,
Well, I
wasn't
can't
your
control
fault.
that.
I know.
I mean, it's unfortunate. I'm asking you about that end where, I mean, it was unfortunate that Elton John got, and the 3 of you also got crushed by the Stonehenge,
Yeah.
but Elton John, have you heard anything from his lawyers?
no, nothing.
No contact
No,
whatsoever.
nothing. Been told not to reach out to him.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So far, you're in the clear.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, he's going to buy and then sue the city of New Orleans. Not the train, the actual city. He's going to own it.
Now, how did you feel about the way you looked in the film? Because, you know, we're not telling tales out of school, but this is 40 years since the first film, and
There have been some changes, yeah.
I thought you looked older.
I look older.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I
But
think
it's like seeing Roddy McDowell in Welcome Home Lassie, and then seeing him in that thing where he's a gorilla or whatever. It's shocking to see your face as an old person. You know, you're looking up there at this big face that's old, and it's weird. It's very strange, yeah.
so. You didn't like the way you aged, or you're old?
It's just the way I've aged. It's who, you know, some people, and you've all seen this, we thought, you brought this up, this idea. He said, why don't you guys have work done? Meaning what? That we didn't know. And he said,
Show them.
Yeah, so it would have been this. Hello, I'm Nigel. Look,
That's no good, right?
No, and then I come play the guitar. Like,
Yeah, you have your hands like that.
all the actual work. So this is it. It's so old people.
But the giveaway is your hands look old.
I think vanity's a trap anyway. I wasn't even vain when I was beautiful. You can imagine what a relief it is now.
And you were quite attractive. I did show a shot there when you were very young and you were singing all the way home.
Yeah,
And, you know.
Yeah, we were young guys. It was okay then.
That's the scene that Rob Lowe liked the most.
Rob Lowe like that?
That scene, yeah.
Yeah, because you were very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rob Lowe was very
he is,
pretty.
yeah.
Look, any young person in show business in a film, they look good in the beginning, you know, of their career, and then, well, at the end, you know, the same thing. Yeah.
It's called the Betty Davis effect.
Well, we have some questions. There are questions from people around the country.
Okay.
And they're sending them in.
Okay, well, I would say that,
No, let him ask the
Ask the
question.
question.
Well, I haven't asked the question yet. They're coming in on this iPad.
This is a lovely house.
Yeah. Are these questions about us or just
Famous.
Okay, this first one is from Steve in Los Angeles at the Chinese Theater. Are you at that Chinese? Steve, where's Steve?
There are 19 of him, apparently.
A lot of Steve's here. Steve had this question, what in fact did the glove smell like?
Good question. I wasn't at that photo.
yeah, we were not present at that moment, but it's meant to be your imagination, you see. So different people would fill in the blank of something, you know, or not. So
how
it's up to you.
it's
What did you think, Steve?
No, it's not.
He went
It's not
silent.
here, it's not literally.
I'd go with a minty.
Minty smell?
A minty, yeah, or vanilla.
I would go, my first instinct was you wake up in the morning and you have a cup of coffee or tea, and then you go over to the hamster cage and it's died. And it's lying on its back with the little pink feet sticking up like that.
So you're thinking that the glove smelled like a dead hamster?
Yes. That
Well,
was
no wonder she didn't want to smell that glove. All right. well,
Coffee.
Okay, now, this is
Coffee.
coffee?
I think it smells like wake up and smell it. I think that's what she's.
Wake up and smell the coffee?
The coffee.
Wake up and smell the glove.
A veritable panoply of opinions, yeah.
So,
None of them useful.
Well, this has been fantastic.
No, we're not.
no, we have some more questions.
This one comes from Steve.
No, this one is from Mike Frederick,
Which is
Regal
it, Mike?
in Westwood.
Is it Michael Frederick?
Mike Frederick.
Oh.
Maybe it's Frederick Mike, I'm not sure.
Or Steve.
But this is for Nigel. He wanted to know what type of cheese you would recommend to put in your guitar. What was the best cheese to put in that guitar?
Yes, this is very important. You do not put a soft cheese in your guitar. You do not put a brie, a triple creme, no, because it will seep out and stink. So you could go with a Gouda, a cheddar, a nice hard cheese.
What about Edam?
Edam, yeah, you could go with that. That's my recommendation.
The hard cheese.
Yes.
Don't go with anything. Don't go with like a brie.
No, I just said that, so.
I'm just repeating so that they get it. So, was there a specific person? This is from, who is this from? Oh, Craig. It doesn't say where Craig is from. Craig just said that.
Stand up, not literally, but yeah.
No.
Stand up.
Okay,
Sit
Craig.
up.
Sit up straight.
You're confusing Craig.
Yeah.
He wants to know, was there anybody specific in mind, the inspiration for Big Bottom? Or was it a general?
It's more of a general thing, I think. It's like a tribe. Learn to catch the silhouette.
Delarice, I would say.
Delarice?
TV Mama. There's one little singer named TV Mama. She was all mine.
I don't remember Delarice having that big a bottom, did she?
You didn't see it when I did.
Okay, all right, so Delarice. David, now in the movie, I noticed, and I was sitting there next to you, you had a kind of a tiger shirt.
Yes.
You know, and where did you, this is from Doug Clifton in New Jersey at the AMC.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Doug.
He's from well, it's not like Doug Clifton, he's from Clifton, New Jersey.
Yeah, I know
His name
well.
is Doug. And he wants to know where you got that tiger shirt.
I got that in Honolulu, Hawaii. It was, yeah. Well, I went looking, oddly enough, I went looking for a Hawaiian shirt with dragons on. And I went into the shop and he gave me such a dirty look when I said dragons. And I said, oh, right, tigers. So I left with the tigers, which I like. But I finally scored the dragons.
So that's where you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an interesting thing because I think it has to do with, you know, a backstage rider, you know, what you're provided with backstage. This is coming from Anthony in Wichita. And at the Kansas, I guess.
He's the only Italian person in Wichita.
Oh, you think Anthony's Italian for
Anthony, yeah.
Well, his name is Anthony, yeah. They want to know for the members, each member, what is your favorite post-show food? Like, what would you like to eat after the show? What food would you eat?
Chocolate something.
Chocolate something?
I like a banana smoothie with a bit of blackberry at the back, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
And Nigel, what is your favorite food?
Yeah. Who here loves liverwurst. See? And I agree,
It's an underrated meat.
and that's not what I was going to say. Because if you finish playing a show, loud music, and you're jumping about and sweating, you do not want liverwurst
In your system.
in your system or anyone's system. But who knows who Mr. Peanut is?
Everyone knows Mr. Peanut.
Done. Yeah. You
Are
okay?
you on Kindle? What are you doing? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Really, really bad.
I'm looking for a question here, and, you know, I don't really
He's
have
looking at his own CV.
Yeah, hopefully I can get a job after this.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I did have an idea, by the way, and I don't know, I'll run it by you guys, tell me what you think. I mean,
We hate it.
I didn't even say what it
All right,
was
all right.
yet.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping after the first film, I would have a career. It didn't work out. But I'm thinking maybe this film, I have an idea for a film that I think could work. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but I did these commercials years ago where there was a dog chasing a chuck wagon around trying to get the food. Marina dog chow, yeah. And then we had a number of commercials. They chased the truck wagon here, there, under the sink, all this stuff. And I thought of this. Barbie. What was that? It's a whole movie about a doll. They made a movie about a doll. Why couldn't you make a movie about a truck wagon? And it's going across the country, maybe like a wagon train or something. It could be a whole movie. It could be a real adventure. What happens to the truck wagon?
Is there dog food in the truck wagon?
Well, yeah, there's dog food and other kinds of food
But the
too.
dog is chasing the wagon, no?
Well, the dog was chasing the wagon to get the food.
I don't recall all the plot elements.
Well, they've got to escape. They've got to find, and they might be attacked by,
It's so interesting, you come on old Gelsons, but you're piggly wiggly to the core. He's a clown.
Yeah. So here's a question. It comes from Forrest. That's a name. That's not.
Run, Forrest, run!
Oh, not Forrest Gump. From Seattle. Seattle, at the Regal of Seattle.
Had a good
And
time.
he wants to know what you think your legacy is in metal music. In other words, do you hope to keep inspiring musicians as they get older? You're older now, you're still playing metal music.
Yeah.
And they want to know what you think your legacy is, and do you think you're... Hey, who's doing
Someone's doing the cup and balls trick over there. Magic castles down that way.
What do you think your legacy is, and do you think you can keep inspiring young people to pick up that legacy with heavy metal music?
One word.
What?
Loud.
Loud. Loud.
Loud.
But use protection. Use protection. Get the in-ear monitors, not the wedges. Because you stand too close to a wedge, you get a wedgie.
Yeah.
But in your mind, it's terrible.
Yeah. All right. Well, so just loud is your advice to just turn it up. Just turn it up. And I noticed, Nigel, that we didn't really get into it, but you guys have now an iPad that it goes beyond 11, it goes to infinity. So,
Yes.
how can that be? How can you go to infinity? I mean, how loud is that?
You seem upset. What's going on? It's conceptual in the same way 11 was a big jump from 10. And Marshall said, what about infinity? And I said, definitely. Because it's limitless, you know. I don't have to think, I can't go anywhere from here. I can go anywhere from here and keep going and going and going.
What's the limit though?
Well, there's no limit. Why should there be a limit? Who cares?
It's like the universe. The universe is infinite.
Yeah, if you look up in the sky, it's the same thing, yeah. So that's what they did for me, and that's what I've been using. In the film, I used it. And
The universe
But
is great.
is there a point at which something is too loud?
Well, ask them. Is there? No, I don't think so. That was too low.
Try and keep it down, but...
Okay. Okay, so let's see. We don't have only time for a couple more questions. Well, I don't know about this one. This for David. He says, "What's the name of your?" Oh, yeah, because I never asked you. What is the name of that? This is from. Who is this from? From Vicky in Los Angeles. Vicky, are you here at the Chinese?
Hey, Vicky, stand up.
Oh,
Stand up.
there's Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
Hello, Vicky. We'll see you later.
Vicky wanted to know the name of the mariachi band you played.
Good point. Yeah.
The work called it wasn't my group, you know, it was my live-in chef, Maria. It's her brother. And they've always been called the same thing. Those mariachis. And I said, you've got to go a bit deeper than that. You know, you've got to really get them over there. Now, they're those mariachis, yeah. So anyway, I can't even say it correctly, it's so dull. But we have a good time and we play a lot of birthday parties.
Yeah.
And the bass player doubles as a clown.
I know you went to a number of drummers. I mean, you were turned down by Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers
Yeah.
and Questlove and Lars Ulrich, you know, from Metallica. Did you ever consider Dave Grohl? You know, he used to be.
He keeps changing his phone number. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic musician. Yeah, but we can't reach him. It's too late now. But
Well, no, it's too late now. But what about here's a question: do you ever think you're going to, at this point, because the first time the movie came out?